In this room, a war that had killed millions was brought to an end. But the treaty signed here was not a celebration of peace. It was a fragile compromise that would sow the seeds of an even greater conflict. This is the story of the Treaty of Versailles. After 4 years of brutal conflict, the world was desperate for a lasting peace. In 1919, the victorious Allied powers met at the Paris Peace Conference to decide the fate of a defeated Germany. The Big Four led the way. America's Woodrow Wilson dreamed of a peace without victory and a League of Nations. Britain's David Lloyd George wanted to rebuild trade, but Francis George's Clemenceau, whose country had been devastated, wanted revenge. He was determined to punish Germany so severely it could never threaten France again. Clemenceau's vision largely won out. The treaty's terms were harsh. Germany lost vast territories, including Alsace-Lorraine to France, and land that created the Polish corridor, splitting the country in two. Its military was dismantled, an army capped at just 100,000 men, with no air force or submarines allowed. The most humiliating blow, however, was Article 231, the War Guilt Clause. This forced Germany to accept sole responsibility for starting the war, justifying the demand for crippling reparations payments that would crush its economy for years to come. The German delegation had no say in any of this. They were simply presented with the final document and forced to sign under the threat of invasion. In Germany, it wasn't seen as a treaty, but as a diktat, a dictated peace. This fueled a deep, burning resentment across the nation. The Treaty of Versailles failed in its ultimate goal. Instead of securing a lasting peace, its harsh terms created a breeding ground for extremism and national humiliation. It was a fragile peace, built on a foundation of vengeance, that would shatter just 2 decades later, plunging the world back into the darkness of World War II. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history interesting, please like and subscribe for more.